Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 23 of my FIFA 15 Road to Glory career mode with Shrewsbury. Today is actually a big episode. Gonna play a couple games, and towards the end of the episode, got a couple of games I'll simulate. So getting through the season a bit more now. I really want to get to the end of the season, get promoted. It's looking really likely now. That's why I did decide, and you guys suggested that as well. If I was going to sim games, simulate the home games, because away games will be harder. So those are the ones I will play. But look at that. Liam Lawrence is a 69 overall. He's definitely not gone down. He's gone up this season. I'm not sure. What did he start? Was it 67 or 68? Either way, I thought he was going to decrease this season, but I suppose he's been playing well, so he definitely doesn't deserve that. To go down his attributes. So yeah, 69 maybe could push to 70 with a bit of luck and some good form. We got Bigiri Mana with the Band-Aid still, so him and Janali will be coming back soon. Janali's a good one as well. He's a pretty quick, pacey winger. For a team of this level. I think he's got like around mid-80s for the pace attributes, is really good. So yeah, the first half, basically there was no highlights. I was looking through and it's like there's nothing at all. So especially in the second half, looked to go a bit more attacking. I actually thought that went out there, but I needed Mopay to keep his wits about him. He did. He's gonna have a chance here. Smashed it near post. And that is a much better start to the second half than it was to the first, where nothing really at all happened, so didn't have much to show you on that one. But that was a great hit, and it was amazing for Mopay to win that ball back without letting it go out. And that's his first goal in the league. So it's taken him a while, but he still feels good on the ball. He creates a lot, and I feel like a guy like Akbar is the guy who's going to score the goals as he comes on here, tries to get past the defender, then he slides in, and that's going to be a penalty. You'll see on the replay of this as well, it was a clear penalty. It wasn't one of those dodgy ones. He clearly took him out. I don't think he got a card there as well. I would have almost... Oh, okay, he got a yellow late in the game here where we could completely finish off the game. Because if we miss this penalty, look at that. Yeah, that's clear. Didn't get the ball, took his feet out. And yeah, lucky he didn't get a red. I don't know what you think. So Akbar, like, you wouldn't be pleased with that. So there's no surprise Akbar was mad with that. So if we score here, the game will be over. But as I was going to say, if we missed it, yeah, they'll still give him a chance. But yeah, we've got to make sure James Wesolowski is the best rated penalty taker on the pitch right now. So he'll step up and take it. Like I said, another Australian in the team. We have two centre mids that are Australian, and Wesolowski steps up. He's actually a guy who's never played. I don't believe he's played a national game for Australia. I don't think he's a poor player. Just like a defensive midfield type. He's okay. He's been around the English leagues, I think around League 1, League 2 for quite some time. I don't think he's terrible. Like I said, good penalty there, even though he is an amazing penalty taker. And this should be about the game here where Stockton, he's looking for something, but the defending there was great. And good clearance to get rid of it there. Jordan Clark, who's, yeah, a youngish winger for us. Hopefully can develop. We've got guys like him and Caton, who is not really absolutely amazing. Like, you don't think they could be Premier League level, but they're doing okay for this League 2 level, and we'll analyse their position in the squad maybe once we'll get to the Championship. Definitely the way we're playing right now, we could beat League 1 sides. I firmly believe that. So it was a decent game, and you can see some other results here. But not too important. Ashley Vincent, I think he wants to play a bit more. He has a bigger role, or wants a bigger role at the club. As you can see, we're on 70 points right now. Definitely will get that, yeah, automatic promotion wherever we finish. Connor Goldson, he thinks he's too big for the club. He doesn't want to accept the contract, and it does say it here. Look, Callum Burton sees development +4, but look, Connor Goldson's unhappy. It says he feels he is too big for the team. Well, where does that come from? Where does that... Sure, wanting a new contract is one thing, like maybe a bit more money, but he says he feels he's too big for the club. I honestly, I don't like players that say that, so we're going to end up, yeah, giving him a new contract for more money. I'm going to give him 1k per week. I previously offered him that 750 per week. So hopefully he'll accept this one, a bit more money. But if he doesn't accept it, that basically means he'll want to leave for sure. And it's not just the money. He really wants to, yeah, move up to a new level. And Lucas Romero, he's a beast on FM. I don't think he is as good in FIFA. I'm not sure on his potential. But for our level, he would be a great signing. Maybe a signing next season. We'll see. And any other A-League players, there's a few here actually. Brandon Borrello is a decent player in real life, decent striker. He scored a decent amount of goals for a young guy. But not really who I'm looking at here. Storm Rue from Central Coast Mariners, is a decent player. He's actually from New Zealand. He's not Australian, but same kind of thing. I have a bit of knowledge about these players, but a lot of them are underrated. Even though A-League isn't the best level, I feel some players in the league are underrated. Their quality, but there's not too many. There's just going to be a few guys like Storm Roo who are a first teamer, and they're going to be maybe like the lower 60s, and younger players like low 20s or young 20s and something like that, or early 20s. And yeah, they're going to be a guy who can maybe develop into the 70s overall, and they start at a lower 60 or something like that. And there's a few of those available in the A-League. There's not heaps of them. There's a few guys, maybe a few quicker guys for wingers in that I may scout. We'll just see. And yeah, leave your suggestions, because I've scouted MLS already, A-League. They're kind of the same level. If you have any other countries that are about the same level, drop in the comments and I'll scout them, hopefully for some new signings next season. Because I would rather use that feature in the game as opposed to just searching on the internet like SoFIFAs and Footheads and those kind of websites, to be a little bit more realistic. So here, Nyai is on. What is he going to do? He tries to get past. Should that be a free kick? It doesn't matter, because he wins it back, and then he finds the back of the net. Clinton Nyai. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name correct. I think it's Enyi, actually. Enyi. But then, yeah, I think someone told me it's different, so I'm completely confused. But I'll call him Enyi for now, because that's what I heard on a video of how to pronounce his name. So, yeah, I think that's right. He's French, isn't he? Yeah, but good finish there. And as I mentioned in a previous episode, I saw some highlights on him on YouTube. He scored some good goals for Lyon, so he's going to be a good player in the future. And also Mopay as well. He's another French one. I should have passed it. I do not know why I did not pass that across. Just watching that back, I'm shattered at myself. I wanted to go alone with Mopay, but I should have passed it across. Why didn't I? Crazy. But then Grandison, he hit one of those in a previous game, didn't he? I can't remember which episode it was in, but if you're watching the series on the playlist, and yeah, if you're watching a bit later than I'm uploading, maybe a few months later or whatever, I guess it won't matter that I'm not uploading like every single day of this series or something. I'll just have the videos uploaded still. But anyway, that's not the first time he's done an amazing header from a corner like that, where he's made that. Like, he hits it in an impossible position to save, where it comes off the bar. He's a special one. He's not going to be really highly rated or grow so much more, I feel. I think he's around 23, 24 at a guess, not 100% sure. But he's not going to be a high-rated player, like maybe high 70s, low 70s at best, I reckon he might get to. But I reckon he could compete with Premier League strikers as they score here. I think on this occasion, I wasn't focused on defending too much for whatever reason. I was just looking on something on my computer, I think. That's why I wasn't controlling a player until they made it into the box. But yeah, Grandison, I feel he can be, like, both my centre backs, Goldson and Grandison, can be good enough up until at least Championship. And we showed we can compete with some Premier League teams in the FA Cup. So we're going to have to see what you think about them. But again, it's really poor defending. This definitely hasn't been one of my better games. And it's going to be hard to come back and, yeah, get the 3 points. Like, I always have faith I will. Like, with Shrewsbury, I feel I can always score. Obviously, my striking partnerships have changed. Like, yeah, leave in your comments. Going forward, and I guess for the rest of the season, what do you think's better? The partnership we had of Lee Kyun-ho and Collins, or now with Mopay and Yi? It's a really hard one. I reckon for the future, it's good, as they score the 4th, and pretty much the game is over now. But yeah, leave your thoughts on the strikers partnership, how you think it's changed now with the two I mentioned and the two we have now. Yeah, do you think it's better because they're younger and they're probably the same quality right now and they're only going to get better? So it's an interesting kind of situation, but I'm happy what I made out of that. Of course, Lee Kyun-ho was amazing for us, and he made us the money though, or in this case, made us sign Enyi and also Mopay. But we'll just wait here to see what happens. Akpro, will there be enough time left? I don't know. We'll have to see. But actually, we didn't use that money to sign him. We more so used it. And don't forget, yeah, Ryan Woods, was it? Woods. And then we signed Luongo. Because think about this. We have Mopay on loan. And we signed Enyi for 0. We signed him for 0, if you remember. It was a free transfer. He wasn't at a team. I inquired for him. And they wanted 0. So I didn't use that money. Where else did I use the money? I signed Luongo, but surely I used it somewhere else. But I have to keep it in reserve. 725k, as I mentioned, for Mopay, because that's the loan deal. We put a future fee But I was always going to sign him, really, because he's an amazing young player in the game and he's going to grow a lot more. So, unfortunately, yeah, that late goal was just a consolation for us. It's a disappointing performance because I conceded a lot of goals. I hate conceding a lot of goals. And that's the way it went. I was just a bit distracted there. If you saw just the clip before that, before I talked, it said like the toilets. It was like showing a sign to the toilets, like gents and ladies. I was just, yeah, thinking about that in my head for a second. Why is there I guess it's normal that there's a toilet sign. But anyway, I thought that was a bit funny. So it was, yeah, we didn't really do well possession-wise. Clinton and Yee had a good game, good rating. He usually does. He's going to be a fantastic player for us. And yeah, we've got some more games to play, but simulated. We've got more, yeah, because I think we have like 2 home games in a row. Yeah, it's Burton. More scout reports. Alex Rufer from Wellington Phoenix, another New Zealand player. Mitch Cooper. I think he's a bit better in real life than he's rated. Jacob Malling's one to look out for, so he's got some decent attributes there. Jimmy Jecko, I think Malling's younger, and he's a bit better rated, so I'll go with him. And again, just getting some reports. Roston Grievous, he actually spent some time in Asia playing, so he could be a decent guy. And finally, is that funny for Goldson? He says, I'm really behind the club now after I give him a bit much, but still 1K per week is really cheap for his quality. He's definitely going to be a mid-70s, if not high 70s, and depending, yeah, if we do get to Premier League, 5-6 seasons, whoever knows when I'm going to get there. And yeah, when I get to actually a chance to be top 4 and get in Champions League, he could get into the 80s depending how his development goes as the years go by and the seasons go by. But here at home, we're going to simulate a game against Burton. We should be beating the Brewers here today. We do 2-1. Good result. We should be beating these kind of teams anyway. And next up, Accrington. They're not really in the framework, like the top 7, so we should be able to beat them. Last 3 they've drawn and 2 losses. Another big result. Grandison scores another, but a good 3-1. Unfortunately, Goldson, he racked up, I think it was 5 yellow cards, so he is going to get a suspension. At least that's realistic in the game. I'm surprised it is in FIFA that they've got that. I thought suspensions maybe just for red cards, but they do have that. When you get 5 yellow cards, a player suspended. Realistic in there. So yeah, big game. And no, actually another one to simulate because it's another home game. Hopefully we can get the result. Adam Sarotta's another one. He's on loan, actually, to Brisbane. So he's, yeah, decently rated. Could be a signing. Not Jason Hoffman. He's crap. Just to put that out there. Nikolai Topper-Stanley's decently strong. Yeah, strong centre-back. Thomas Broich, in my opinion, is the best player in the A-League, but he's a bit older. Maybe could play 1 season at a higher quality. But that is that. Northampton, again, they're not a team in the top 7, so we should be able to get the win, even though they've won 2 of their last 3. We just pick up a draw there, but again, it's more goals everywhere. So it's the first, I believe in the next episode, I'm going to do a squad report, because I like to do squad reports at the start of a new month, as that's when the attributes and the increasing update, I believe. And here's our current youth squad. Just to end the episode, you can see, take a look of those. Leave your thoughts. Who should I sign up in May? And that, we've got a few guys. The German guy looks really good, Muller. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you want to see some more of this career. And I'll see you guys in the next video.